Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm planning out the week of April 26th through May 7th using this Scribble Prints Co. No idea what it's called. I know the art is Coffee Doodles though. I'm getting better at that artist game, but this week I specifically used this kit because it is the week that Disneyland reopened, if you guys did not hear about it. It's a really big part of my life being a native Southern Californian, so I am going to the park next week, and I would love to use a kit to represent my first time back in the park in over a year. However, it is also the week of my graduation for my bachelor's, so I will be using a kit specifically for that. So I definitely wanted to use a kit this week to mark Disneyland reopening because it was just such a big deal. I was watching people's live streams that morning, and yes, I cried. Okay, I know I'm definitely gonna cry when I see the castle again for the first time. I have goosebumps just talking about it. Like, cannot believe that's happening. Anyways, getting into this week. Wow, I have no words to explain this week. You guys will see it on Tuesday, and I don't want to make a big deal about it in the day by day, so we're going to talk about the school stuff here per usual. This is not with the teacher called Umbridge, actually. This incident that I'm referring to has to do with the teacher that I like to refer to as Mrs. Anti-Anxiety. So this week, our class joined another class during our normal class meeting time via Zoom because there was a guest speaker that had to give the same presentation or lecture to both classes, so they just put us in one so she didn't have to give the speech twice. During this time, she brings up that we need this document to be filled out and turned in. Now, the week prior to this lecture, I had asked my professor about it, and she had told me we did not need to do it. So, not only does she say that we need to have this filled in now, but she wants us to substantially lie on it. And this is a very calculated lie. They want us to say that we had 600 minutes, which is 10 hours of observation time. Lucy, no barking. And we had 97 minutes. 600 compared to 97. It's a little bit different. And when I say this was very calculated, I mean because they actually had, it was like a grid we had to fill in with different amounts of time that we spent doing different things for the observations. And they provided us with all those times for all of those boxes. So 150 minutes of watching videos, 150 minutes discussing it with our peers. I don't even remember. 100 minutes or whatever. It's 90 minutes writing reflections. I don't even remember what specifically the times were, but the point being that they had that all predetermined for us, and we were nowhere near those times on any of them. Nor did we do some of it. So this document we have to put our actual signature on, and it's part of our credential that it's something that we need for our credential and part of our hours that goes, that is for the Board of Education. So it's a big deal to lie on it. And the fact that they admittedly want, 45 plus students to lie on this, it's a lot. And I do have it in writing because after class, Mrs. Anti-Anxiety emailed us and said to please hand it in. And that it is a required assignment for the class, meaning according to our syllabus, which according to the school is contract binding. All of our syllabi are contract binding according to the school. And her syllabus says if we do not hand in every single assignment, then we don't pass the class. And this is a class I need to graduate, meaning if I don't comply and lie on this document to say that I hit these hours that I did not hit, I don't graduate. I feel like it should be my right as a college student to not hand in every assignment if I wish and still be able to pass the class. But I guess this is what happens when you go to a cult. So it has been a real heavy weight on my conscience. And yeah. So there was that this week. That was the really big thing. And then the other funny thing that kind of happened this week with school is in Umbridge's class. As you guys know, she's been docking me like mad on our case study, and she's been playing the victim and saying she has to dock us because of the rubric, even if it makes absolutely no sense what we're getting docked for. So we had to do this presentation, and it had to be like pre-recorded and uploaded to like somewhere where she could watch it online. So according to the contract binding syllabus, it said that the video should be 7 minutes. However, according to this rubric that she's basically beat us over the head with all semester, it should not be any longer than 5 minutes. So I don't know if it should have been 5 or 7 minutes, but regardless, mine was 9 minutes and 58 seconds, and I was not going to take time to talk faster and try to re-record it and cut stuff out. I was just going to take the hit at that point because, you know, it wasn't worth my time. Well, she ended up giving me 100% on the assignment, and that really aggravated me to no end. I mean, I appreciate the extra points, but like you said, you have to follow the rubric, and I definitely didn't follow the rubric, and I very consciously didn't follow the rubric, and I didn't get docked for something that was pretty blatantly written, and regardless if you were going by the rubric or the contract binding syllabus, mine was at least 3 to 5 minutes longer than recommended. So that was kind of something weird that really frustrated me. I've never been frustrated to have 100% or get an A on an assignment like this before, but yeah, I definitely shouldn't have gotten an A on this, but, you know, either way. So I haven't really talked about anything I've been doing in this spread. The underlays are in gold foil, and they are from Planner Pixie Co. I absolutely love her foil. I just placed an order from her today for my upcoming Disney trips to get that specialty foil in. And I mixed it with this blue foil that I had just in my collection because I thought it went really well with these muted blue tones. The date dots are from Paper Muse Crafts. I got them in my first order. I didn't show them in the haul, but I did show the character stickers that I got. I had already put the date dots away, and I thought date dots are kind of boring, so I, apologized for that. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is from Scroll Prints Co. this week. Which is really weird. I haven't used the Scribble Prints Co. kit yet this year, and they used to be like my favorite, and I honestly haven't missed them. And this week was, and maybe I say this because this week it was a mini kit I was using, and as you guys know, I am definitely an ultimate kit girl, but I think she only had this kit in a mini kit, or I bought it off of a buy trade sell page. I don't quite remember the circumstances because for a while, I tried to buy her kits off of buy trade sell pages instead of from her shop a lot now because it's just a whole thing. I don't feel like getting into that again. But, so either way, this kit was a struggle for me to get through with just what was in the kit. I felt like I needed more labels and little things, and it just wasn't quite enough, which really concerns me because in a couple weeks I have another mini kit coming up that has one less add-on sheet in it. So now I'm like, oh crud, I am going to be so short. So hopefully I can dig in my stash and find another kit that has some leftovers that match really well that I can just kind of pull in here and there to make it work, as Tim Gunn would say. If you guys watch Project Runway, what happened to that show? Is it still on? Does anybody know? That water script that's on the habit tracker is from Bookish Planning. I track my water. My goal is to drink half my body weight in ounces a day. And then the calorie one is from Inspired Ever After. So getting into the day by day, again, I'm going to struggle a lot this week because, this kit is very limited compared to what I'm used to. So, it was a struggle. The first thing I marked using an Olive Studio sticker was that it was planning time. I usually always mark planning time on Mondays. That's usually the time I finish I either finish the day by day of this video, laying everything down, or I do the entire day by day that day. This week, I don't remember what I had to do from the prior week. I think I only had to do part of it, but regardless, every Monday I have to print my scripts, my custom scripts that I make myself for my spreads, and I know I have gotten lots of requests again recently for how I make my scripts and a video on that, and I promise it is coming. I have to figure out how to do a couple technical things to make the video what I want it to be, but I am planning on doing it, especially now that school is ending in the week that I'm filming the voiceover. This is my last week of school. So yeah, that is coming. I appreciate your patience. Please bear with me if it takes me a couple weeks to a month to try to figure out how to do this, because again, I'm not really sure on some technical things and 100% how I would like to do it. Also, let me know if you just want it to be tutorial style or more of a make my scripts with me video. I don't know how that would be because it kind of takes forever. It'd probably be really rambly and a hot mess like this. Anyways, that was a tangent nobody asked for, but this week has a lot of repeated things. So below that, I use a munchkin from Once More with Love to mark watching True Blood. I use those same munchkins the entire week to mark watching True Blood. Below that, I use a glam planner Kisma Girl who looks not happy that she's doing work on the computer, and a Plana Hannah that says more flippin' homework. Script, that's how I marked doing homework every single day this week, and I literally did homework every single day this week, I think. Yep. Had to double check that. Moving down, I used a Grinnin Barrett character girl to mark classes this week, and I ran out of scripts from other shops, so I had to start making them myself, which is exciting because I'm done with school, so that worked out rather well. I might have some in silver left. Then I use another Olive Studio sticker of popcorn to mark having popcorn for dinner. Again, you guys can use my code Rosey10 to save 10% and get my freebie. I don't remember if I said that up top or not, so I apologize if I repeated myself. But then I use another Olive Studio sticker to mark organizing my stickers. And I use those same olives, just in a different color, every single day this week to mark reorganizing my character stickers. Moving into Tuesday, I used a Kisma with the censor bar across her mouth because she's cussing to mark that my school asked me to lie. Then I used a Once More with Love munchkin to watch True Blood. I used another Olive to mark organizing stickers. I did more homework. I had class. Again, that girl's from Grinnin Barrett. And then I had Chick-fil-A, and that Chick-fil-A little sauce packet is from Piper Paper Company, and the Chick-fil-A script is from Sticky Essentials. Moving into Wednesday, I marked having therapy first. Those munchkins are for Once More with Love, and then I just used a script from my foil. Then I did homework, so I used another Glam Planner Girl, watched some more True Blood, organized some stickers, went to class, and then I watched Cinderella, and I used a Fox and Pip doodle to mark that. I'm back trying to watch the Disney animated movies in order, so Cinderella was next from where I left off, and then I just used a foiled taco and a Jody Doodles script to mark Taco Bell. Jody Doodles is Ilza Planned It. She's not currently open, but you guys can follow her on Instagram. First thing on Thursday, and I'm going to swap out the label that you guys saw up there off camera because it drove me crazy. The first thing I marked using a Coffee Monsters Co. like sad Eeyore was that Disneyland had been closed for 112 days. Then I used another Olive & Co. sticker to mark planning time. This was the day that I planned out the base for my graduation, which is the week I'm currently on. Then I did more flippin' homework, that is right. So that's a Plan a Hannah script again. Then I used a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl laying out with a book to mark tanning and reading, and another Plan a Hannah script. Below that, I used a Coffee Monsters Co. Alice to mark watching Alice in Wonderland. I forgot to mention the Cinderella script and the Alice in Wonderland script are both from Magical Stickers Co., who is Lindsay Morgan Plans. I watched some more True Blood. Then under the day extender, using a foiled TV, I marked that I watched The Handmaid's Tale, because that is back. If you guys didn't know, there's new episodes on Hulu. Then I ate more popcorn, so I used another Olive Studio sticker, and then I organized more, so another Olive Studio sticker. I told you this week was very, very repetitive. It seriously was. All my days were the same last week. So the first thing I marked on Friday using the movie marquee that I cut to fit the space in a Coffee Monsters Co. castle was that Disneyland was open again. I used the same castle to mark it closing, so I thought it was fitting to use it marking it reopening, and it just feels good, even though it's not normal currently. But, you know. Then on that label that I left blank, I'm going to mark getting Machine Gun Kelly tickets. I have some stickers in the mail to mark concerts and like concert tickets, so I want to put one of those there. So I'm leaving it blank. Then I use a foiled hamburger and another Magical Stickers Co. script to mark getting in and out. I had my last online class of the semester besides one final, so I had to put that in, obviously. I had popcorn for dinner, and I watched more True Blood. The first thing I did on Saturday was more flippin' homework, and I marked that again the same way I'd been all week. Then I used a Miss Jess Plans. I think her new account name is Miss Jess Plans Magic. Hulu TV to mark watching Hell's Kitchen. I would have watched True Blood this day, but my dad was over and he doesn't like that show, so I just had Hell's Kitchen on. Then Olivia had an accident, so I had to give her a bath, so I used a Glam Planner, Teeny and Bop to mark that, and you know, giving a cat a bath is fun. I survived scratch free. Then I use a Fox and Cactus black dog sticker to mark Tito time. Tito is my parents' black dog. He looks a lot like that sticker, except his ears stick up rather than fold over. And that is a custom Kenzie's Creations script. I puppy sat him when my dad did some work he needed to get done. I made HelloFresh that night, so I used a foiled fork and knife, and I didn't have a lot to mark this day, so it made it into this day. And then I use a Wonton in a Million Wendy sticker to mark watching Peter Pan with another script from Magical Stickers Co. Moving into Sunday, May 2nd, the first thing I did was laundry. That was an old laundry basket off of a Advent sheet from Glam Planner, and the laundry script is from Letters to Apollo. Then I used another Kisma for more homework. Should be the last of it besides finals. I used a Glam Planner Astronaut Girl to mark NASCAR. I was going to use that Blizzard sticker from Murdoch Talks to mark getting a blizzard, but I thought it clashed too much with the spread. It was too saturated in color, so I just used the foiled milkshake. Then I used this TV from Sweet Tea Plans to mark watching Lady and the Tramp because I didn't have a specific Lady and the Tramp character sticker. If you guys know where to get some, let me know. That Lady and the Tramp script is from Magical Stickers Co. Then I played some Animal Crossing. The character is from Paper and Milk. and the Animal Crossing script is from Kinsey's Creations. Then to finish off the week, I put in a foiled phone to mark that I had to call in to check to see if I had to report for jury duty today, and I did not. But my alarm is probably going to go off here, and I'll be done with the voiceover right before it goes off, because I have to check every night for this week. It's a whole thing. So here I'm just putting in the scripts that I made myself and my workouts and my steps on the sidebar. I worked out 3 times this week, so that is an improvement. We are trying. We are not thriving at it, but we are trying. And then my steps, I forgot to make Saturday's script for steps. So I actually did that off camera. You won't see me put it on. I apologize, but you know, it happens sometimes. I don't know what brain fart that was, but yeah, I forgot Saturday. So there's a wig goal for you. And now here we go into the close-up of the day by day. This spread came out so pretty. I was really worried it was going to look too much like Olivia's birthday spread because they have a lot of the same colors. But I think pulling in that gold really made it look a little bit different, even though they are close together. And I really like how it came out. Again, I have an open DM policy. If you are struggling, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's RoseyPlans like it is here. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next week. Bye, friends.